planning to leave my job. In fact, I only have 1 day left. On the very same day, I got a call from my landlord saying that he was not going to be renewing our lease with us. We could be anywhere. There's just a lot to process and plan and prepare for. It feels kind of crazy sometimes.
Stick with me and I will guarantee you're never lost among the crowd with me. Never lost among the crowd with me.
Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Jessica Penner and I'm 26, married and living in East Atlanta, Georgia area, but may not be living here for too much longer, actually. My apologies, guys. It's actually been like a month since I vlogged anything. It has been so busy for the last little bit because, in case you didn't know already, I am planning to leave my job. In fact, I only have 1 day left. So I announced it on this channel probably a month or two ago already that I was leaving my job. And at that time, I did not know exactly when my last day would be. When I finally got the official letter from my job saying when my last day was, on the very same day, I got a call from my landlord saying that he was not going to be renewing our lease with us. So come August 1st, we had to be out. That was 2.5 months. It's already been about a month. So we are still looking, and there's a lot up in the air with that. As you can imagine, it was kind of startling to hear you've got to move. But once I had a moment to let that sink in, I pretty quickly felt that it was totally perfect and it was totally God. Because the fact that I was leaving my job meant that we didn't have to live here anymore. We don't have to live in this town anymore. We had only really been staying in this town because of my job. My husband's job kind of takes him all over the state or even to other states. So, for his part, we could be anywhere. The trouble is with all those options open, it can be hard to know where to actually go, We've been looking at, well, maybe we could move to Tennessee or even Florida. Could we buy? Do we just rent? Do we move out of state? Do we stay local? And we still haven't quite figured it out. But in addition to that, I'm also going to Canada next week. Today's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. 5 days, 5 days. I'm going to Canada. I'll be out for a little over a week because one of my brothers is getting married. So there's a whole lot to do with that. We also have another trip in August right after we move. So there's just a lot to process and plan and prepare for. And it feels kind of crazy sometimes. To be honest, sometimes I feel overwhelmed. I feel like it's too much. I can't handle it all. But we just got to take one step at a time. So in the next couple days, what we need to be focusing on is packing for Canada, coordinating some food things with my mom for when we're out there. I'll also be making freezer meals for my husband for when I'm gone. So while that may be a lot, what I'm going to focus on tonight is one, making a good supper with lots of leftovers so I can pack it away for my husband. I need to make a grocery order, and I'll work on the meal planning for while I'm out with my family in Canada. All the other packing, shopping, etc. can happen later. Well, we have once again had a successful supper. We had tacos, but these tacos are so good. It's like giving me chills. Do you ever put lime juice on your taco also? That is just fantastic. So we had tacos with homemade coleslaw. We finished all of the corn tortillas at supper. So with the rest of the meat, I'm going to mix it with rice and then put it into jars. Then Cliff will have that for when I am gone. And I am looking out the window here and there is a little drone. Okay, hold on. You probably can't see it at all, but up there in the sky somewhere, up there is a drone. That is really cool. Anyways, I'm sure you probably couldn't see it. My camera's just way too small. But yeah, time to put away the food from supper. Good morning. It is Saturday morning. I just got back from the farmer's market, which is a must every Saturday. I need to go to Walmart because my grocery pickup order is ready, and then go to the Publix shopping center. There is an Ulta there, as well as a Ross, where I have a couple things I want to grab real quick. I just got done shopping at Ulta and Ross, and this is the best. You see my eyebrow? I needed help. That's just the plain truth. So I got the eyebrow expert to take a look, give me her recommendation, show me how to do it, and now these are just fluffy and gorgeous as can be. I am so excited about this. Anyways, now we're gonna go to Walmart. I decided that it would probably not be a very good idea to have all of my groceries in the warm vehicle while I was running my other errands. All right, we are back. I gotta do this really quick, and then I need to go over to a friend's house and water her plants and feed her cat because she's away for the weekend. So we're gonna do a rapid grocery haul / throw everything into the fridge. Cranberry juice, coconut milk. I already have my meat in the fridge. I got some ground turkey, turkey breast, and some chicken drumsticks and thighs. A couple cabbages, mixed nuts, avocado, corn chips, some raw almonds, another cabbage, a frozen turkey breast roast, mini red wine bottles to marinate some steaks I have up in the freezer, zucchini, bell peppers. I also got some zucchini at the farmer's market, cucumber, lettuce, a bunch of bananas, some more chicken, Parmesan cheese, Simple Mills bars. These are the best. And we got some onions, which will go in the pantry. There we go. Now, off to water my friend's plants and feed the cat. Well, it's a little while later. I was able to take care of the cat at my friend's house, came back, ate some lunch, took a nap because it's still Saturday. We still need to have a good old rest. Since then, my husband has gone back from work, and it's about time to make supper. It's actually 5:30, so probably going to be a little bit later today, but I'm gonna make mushrooms and onions with noodles and a lot of basil. Well, we have successfully had another meal. Turned out really nice. Made a really big batch, so there's quite a bit that we can freeze. I will put that away now.
Please know, wherever this life goes, this will be your home. You're never alone.
Good morning. It is Tuesday. Yesterday was my last day. It's done. It's done. We're over. Or we're starting a new chapter, is more like it. So it's Tuesday, and tomorrow afternoon is when I'm going to the airport to fly out. So we have a lot to do in the next 2 days to finish up this vlog before I go to Canada. Yesterday being my last day was really special, and I took a lot of time to rest. I really wanted to take that time to celebrate and not just brush past it, not just go off to the next thing and be pushing. So yesterday I worked in the morning, and then at lunch, my whole crew, we went out to lunch, and the team gave me a really sweet farewell card. And then when we got back from lunch, that was it. That was the end of my time there working at Abundance. For the rest of the afternoon, the plan had been to go out with some girlfriends to a trampoline park, but unfortunately 2 of them were not feeling very good. So that ended up falling through. But I did get to go on a walk with one of my friends, one of those girls that we were going to be going out with. And for supper, we grilled out at another one. She has a great little backyard pool patio area, so we were able to hang out by the pool, enjoy the sunset, and have some amazing grilled food later. We just enjoyed the moment, reflected some, and just great time with friends. But now it is Tuesday morning and we need to get back into the swing of things. So I have a lot to do to prepare for the trip. I need to finish packing. I have some food to finish for Cliff, and just like shopping and errands and little things to do, as well as doing some computer work. And since we have so much to do today, I want to start off well by getting outside, getting some exercise in, just to start off the day well. Let's start off with some peace and rest. Then we'll make our to-do list, and then we will get focused and get down to business. Good morning. Hey, Destiny, you're on here early. You're ready to go. You guys, this day is just going by way too fast, and I feel like I'm not getting stuff done like I wanted to get done. It's about 2:30, and at 5 I have my small group. And I've been working on my online business endeavor, and just got off of a call with my friend, did the Bible reading in the morning, all these different things that took chunks of time. I had to finish an exit interview from my job. It's just like all these things. I feel like it's just hard to make the progress that I was trying to make. So I really have to focus for the rest of the day. I want to clean up the house, fold and put away the laundry, and pack my bags. Is that too much? I think we can do that, okay? And if we have time, I want to cut some cabbage for sauerkraut. I would love to get that set up and ready to go so that when I get back from Canada, it is fermented and ready to eat. So, 3 things. First, let's do the laundry, okay? That laundry and pack. Before I put this lovely thing away, just wanted to show you. This is the dress that I will be wearing for the wedding. I love that little line detail. Thankfully, that worked out really well. That went a lot quicker than I thought, but I know I'm deviating from the plan. I know I always do this, but I really need to take a bath soak. My body is like, really in need. And I need to make sure that when I'm traveling tomorrow that I'm going to be like healthy and good. So I'm just going to put everything on pause for 20 minutes while I take a bath soak. Actually, while I run the water, I can clean up the kitchen. So that will be a good little way to work in the time there. Well, another few hours have gone by and bath soak was good. Finished cleaning up the kitchen a little bit. Had my friends over for our small group, and so powerful. When you have relationships and you really invest in those relationships and you really make an effort to connect and be vulnerable and like be there for each other, it's so incredibly powerful. And this small group specifically is such a gift, such a godsend. I'm just so grateful. So grateful. One of our friends in the group is sick today, and so she wasn't able to make it. And we ended up getting Chick-fil-A for her and bringing it over and surprising her, and it was just really sweet. She totally didn't expect it, and I think she was really blessed. So I'm just like so happy for that, and it was so sweet. Anyways, for the rest of the evening, we'll be having supper, packing up another one of these amazing meals. Yeah, man, a lot happened today. So this was my first full day working from home, and after working in an office job for the last 2.5 years, it felt so weird being home today. It felt like a weekend, like legitimately. It felt like we're getting into a weekend because I was just, doing random stuff around the house and, working on some different projects, finishing up different things. It felt so different. But this is the new normal, so that's going to be exciting to figure out the rhythms and routines of all that. And I mean, of course, these first days of working from home are not the routine, since I also need to prepare for the trip to Canada. And then when I get home, that's when the real routine is going to start. That's kind of when I feel like when the rubber meets the road and I get to put the action behind the dream. Because it's one thing to have your dreams and the things you want to do and big ideas, but it's another thing to really actually take action on those things and put in the work that it takes to make it thrive and flourish. So this is the season of faith in action for sure. So I'm going to catch up with you tomorrow. We're going to finish packing and wrap up all the food stuff. I actually need to make breakfasts for my husband too. I've thought of doing like wraps in the freezer, breakfast wraps or something that he can just take out and like put in the toaster oven or a microwave. I actually need to go buy a toaster oven or a microwave. We don't have one. We're gonna see about buying one of those tomorrow as well. And I think we need to leave home at like 2:30 p.m. So I have the morning to get some stuff done. Somehow we're gonna figure everything out. Good morning. It is the big day. It is Wednesday morning and I am working around the house trying to get every last little thing together. Today I actually have to do quite a bit of cooking because I need to make all the breakfasts. But thankfully, I have figured out ones that will be decently simple to make in bulk. So I'm hoping that won't take too long. Got some laundry in the wash and some chicken baking in the oven already. That was marinating overnight, so that will be lovely. And just wrapping up all the little things. It is almost 9 o'clock. It's 8:50-ish right now. And my husband said we need to leave at 2. So I got 5 hours to to finish up all this stuff and then to finish packing. Yeah, I really should have a packing list. I was thinking about this throughout this whole process in the last couple days, is that on my notes somewhere, I should have a note that is like my default packing list. Because there's things that you're always gonna bring, right? And I don't know about you, but if I don't have a checklist, I will forget stuff. I love this phrase. One of my brothers said this years ago, and I have claimed it. And it's like, you have to outsource your memory. That's why you need to take notes and have checklists. Because we are fallible human beings, and I am bound to forget something if I don't write it down. But I haven't done that yet. So maybe I'll be able to quickly do that before I leave today to make sure that I actually have everything that I need. Anyways, I need to eat breakfast, put some makeup on, get ready for the day. Let's go. That was kind of startling. Okay, laundry's done. And I'm almost done.